window key. There we go. Welcome to another video of unique phaser in the green corner on the southeast as our resident troll player. With, yep, pretty much the standard opening, triple tree chopper, double stonebreaker into hunting, with more hunting and another tree chopper on the way, with the good old chieftain,
What is his next
melee powerhouse, and AoE demolisher of goblins, versus Vegie and Westside in the blue,
What now?
with Le Ranger to
Building
spice things up a
completed.
bit. And yep, double hunting, double wood, Guardian Rush.
Building completed.
The Pathfinder is already on the case. He doesn't want to wait. Chieftain boy is waiting for better days. Got our little
The
happy wolf
outpost
here,
has been built.
who has
We've
pretty.
expanded our borders.
He has magical damage, so 60 magic damage is nothing to sneeze at a good attack rate of 0.4.
Need
And you
something.
can even buff it. Speaking of which, okay, we went immediately into deep waters. Hail of arrows and Spirit of the Forest. We'll see if he's gonna send them afterwards. Pathfinder defensive mode.
Our heroes
Still
grew
needs
stronger.
a nice little place to find himself some tasty orc, troll
there.
boys. I always want to call them orcs. Warcraft, what have you done?
Right. Let us be
You
swift.
made them all the same. Greenskins are greenskins.
Listen
It is
to
not
the
fair
spirits.
towards the troll. And yeah, classic true shot, bullseye, single wolf. Versus Le Troll. Does get the Eye of the Tribe up, nice and fast. Which is why you didn't see the rest of the worker buildings coming up here. Because they take up the resources that you need for the Eye of the Tribe. While it doesn't actually give you any benefit because the workers are still gonna need some time to get in there. And here's a nice attack. Might actually... Ah, no. Tree chopper is being repaired. Which still drains the economy. And our little tree chopper is getting poached yet again.
Huh?
Where's our trolley boy?
Enemies are attacking.
Piggin. Alright, he's just... Okay, he's grabbing map. Which is interesting. Alright, does get the tree chopper. That's pretty good value.
Is done.
Really delays any further buildings. And forces the rebuild of the tree chopper, which drains the amount of stone a troll player has, which means less flingers, less spike flingers. Every little bit of stone helps in that. Wolves get resummoned before he's actually dead, which is unfortunate for him. Pathfinder found himself a troll smasher. Oh, and he's trapped in by the workers, but literally wiggles his way out of there. And aggressive upgrade, Shrine of Growth coming up. I was curious if if anyone does a Shrine of Thorns aggressive strategy.
Enemies are attacking.
Which probably would be interesting against orcs. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought.
The tribe has lost a sector.
But that is yet
chieftain.
another build idea in my head that is forming. So very heavy expansionist troll player here. We'll see if it pays out for him. Chopper, chopper, chopper.
We're being attacked.
That's gonna take a while to get up there. Smasher trying to get some banners down, but that might just end up donating one. Probably could have saved a stun shot for when he started running away. So you open with true shot, you get some damage in, and when he starts running away, you hit that sweet bullseye to buy even more time. But that's nitpicking, of course.
He is ready. Enemies are attacking.
Just a hint to optimize all the things you need to do. Because, for example, if you want to play in a tournament, optimization is key. Way more than micro or anything else. If you got your build order down, if you know what you want from it, you'll be in a much better place. And build orders do include capping orders as well as skills. But that's some very nice eco damage. The stonebreakers are all dead. And I don't think we have a... Yeah, we don't have a stonebreaker down here. That sector doesn't have any.
Chieftain,
Troll is
your workers are in
taking
danger.
advantage of the merchant up north to... Ooh, get himself a troll helmet. considered one of the worst items in the game, since that +5 health per second only triggers out of combat.
Are in danger. There's a time for danger.
What has he done with his skill points? So he just went full brute force into junk and slam. I'm always sad when I don't see the pickup junk picked up, because it really helps you with survivability, especially since he was running around so long out of combat. But it does get the flag down, which is pretty good. But unfortunately for him, one of the groves did go up in the end. It's gonna be a little bit awkward here for the guys to rally. Gets the Eye of the Tribe over here with all the good resources that the troll needs. So that'll help a little bit. But here comes the Guardian. Come the Guardians. No, the Pathfinder! No! My dear boy! My dear boy! He was not taken care of. And I shall never forgive Vegie for it. Oh! Unfortunately, the slow buff comes in. Oh, and it's just in time it's dodged. So we're up to 20 pop cap here for Vegie.
Enemies are attacking.
Versus this man. One troll versus them all.
He can help.
He will try his best, but will he succeed? Grove's coming up, so yeah. With all that early aggression, that's like the one weakness of this build. Is everything else is delayed except for the Guardians, but there's plenty of them. And with the help of them, you basically have to delay your opponent longer than yourself are delayed by the Guardian Rush. Which is the whole crux of it. But that's basically easier in the aggressive position rather than in the defensive position. And especially if you don't play elves yourself, so I never tried the strategy yourself. It's sometimes really hard to tell if you even trade it efficiently or if you still have a chance. Because the economy for Vegie is awful. No stone. The wood is pretty bad. The hunting isn't coming in. The third grove isn't upgrading. Everything is being pumped into these Guardians. So if that falls and fails. So for example, if he could get the grove snipe, he doesn't have the army for it.
Enemies are attacking.
But it would set the elf back quite a bit. Because that's a lot of wood for the elves to replace. But I think at this point it's a little bit too late. 16 Guardians coming up. Gonna delete that building with the 80 strike damage and the 67 attack speed. 0.67. And that's just sadly not enough troll power to deal with it. So if you struggled with trolls yourself and think they're crazy OP, they do need a long time to get going. In the current patch they are very powerful in the late and the mid. But there are ways around it. And they're definitely punishable once you know how.
We've expanded our borders.
And the Guardian Rush is one of those things. Which is also get nerfed. Because it's also very too powerful.
Enemies are attacking.
Yeah, he did win 3 Stonebreakers in the main. But you killed him earlier. And I don't think he like put the workers back in there.
Take a look. I'm sure I've got something in my sponsor interest.
So he tried to adjust, but wasn't quite enough. And that single Guardian here has taken down a Stonebreaker. Guardians are probably your best tool in the entire game, the best unit. It's the highest tier 1 DPS unit. So it's actually able to chunk through these Stonebreakers at a reasonable pace. A lot of other units do take their sweet time to get that done. But nice stun is the stalling for time. If you can get that down, trading some Guardians for it is worth it. And he definitely will. Nicely done. And despite having the north, didn't choose to upgrade up there. He is now.
The tribe's land grows.
But if we check, we're still down to 2 smashers.
Need something.
Just no economy versus 17 Guardians. And thanks to the wolf.
Our heroes grew stronger.
The wolf finished it. Ah, he face plants over. GG, well played. And this is how to shut down the troll players. Early rushes work out best. I don't think like it's for the win cheese is like a best bet. He streams occasionally. If you want to see how to do that, probably even more efficient than Vegie just did, which was incredibly efficient. Definitely, I recommend For the Win Cheese's channel. I believe since he's figured it out, I don't think he has lost a single troll game against trolls yet. There we go. And that is a well-executed Guardian Rush to kill some trolls. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you later.